Welcome to another edition of The Shift. Tonight we're going to be talking about the refresh. Even as you are hearing the music of the water, tonight I just want everyone to be refreshed in who they are, refreshed in their purpose, refreshed in their mind, because we are in the final moments of this year, the final weeks of this year until we hit 2024. So I want our mindset to be renewed. I want our mindset to be refreshed in what the vision you have for yourself for 2024. Well, I say good morning to you. I know it's the evening time, but I still say good morning to your purpose. I say good morning to your possibilities. It could be nighttime and you can still say to yourself, good morning to your possibilities. Good morning to your purpose. Good morning to who you are. You have to believe in the vision before it becomes a reality. Everything that happened to you this year is strengthening you for 2024. I speak expansion and dominion for over your life, your family, your business, and your community in 2024. There are too many lives that's attached to your life, right? There's someone attached to your life. There's someone attached to my life. And that means we are to make an impact everywhere we go. We cannot afford as leaders to get stuck. We may have time where we take a pause, we take a break to refresh. That is totally fine, but we cannot get stuck. We have to wake up with a renewed purpose. I want you to hear me and hear me well. Wake up with a renewed purpose. We know we talk about the shift. Well, tonight we're talking about shifting and being revived to your purpose, being refreshed to your purpose. Sometimes when we go through life, we go through the motions. We get to a place where we just start going through the motions and we forget why we originally started. But I need you to have a refreshed perspective on your purpose and on your mission. There's a little quote that says, this is the last time that you're going to doubt yourself. This is the last time you're going to quit on yourself. This is the last time you will devalue yourself or let anyone else do it. This is the last time you're going to sit down on your dream because of fear or failure. This is the last time you will be financially displaced. This is the last time you won't get approved for what you applied for. This is the last time you're going to force yourself to stay stuck when you know it's time for you to evolve higher. This is the last time you will debate with yourself about moving ahead in life. This is the last time. No more caught between two decisions, being indecisive. This is the last time that you will feed your mind, your body, and your spirit with junk that is not propelling you forward. This is the last time. Yes, this is the last time. It is time to pursue your purpose. It's time to conquer, and it's time to hit your goals. And I need you to say to yourself right now, if you want to go to the mirror, go to the mirror and look at yourself eyeball to eyeball and say to yourself that this is the last time. This is the last time. This is the time that you're going to be refreshed. Over the next 7 days, I want you to take some personal time for yourself, whatever that might look like for yourself. But I want you to take action by taking a moment to refresh yourself. There's a quote that says, it is when we are in transition that we are most completely alive. Listen, we all go through transition. I go through transition. I don't think any leader can avoid transition. Transition, moving from one place to the next place. You're in pursuit of something, right? It's an action word. Transition is action. If we're not moving, we're dying. If we're not moving, we're stagnant. If we're not moving, we have plateaued. And I know nobody wants to plateau out. So that means we have to keep our eyes focused on where we're going. There's another quote that says, those times of transition are great opportunities to look at any kind of reoccurring patterns in your life and make adjustments to build on the good and reduce the bad. Listen, we all have bumps in the road. We all have experienced that. We all have had challenging moments, good moments, and anything in between. But one of the things that we have to remind ourselves is that we're in transition. And see, when you're going through a transitional place in your life, it's important to take pauses to refresh yourself so you can rejuvenate yourself, so you can continue to finish out the course, to finish out the race, right? And when we're thinking about a race in a competition, right, there's a team and typically the teammate will pass the baton to their next teammate when they get to a particular point on that race, right? So who is on your team? Who's with you in the team? Who's building with you? That way you can pass the baton if you need to refresh yourself. If you don't have a team, then I'll need you to start thinking about how do you build your team. There's a book out there that deals with team building. John C. Maxwell actually wrote a book on how to build a team. I encourage you to pick up the book, read the book, get some insights from the book that can help you grow and that can help you build long term. There's another quote that says, transitions in life can offer opportunities for discovery. Listen, don't look at your transitional place in life as something that is daunting or something that is terrible. Look at that transition as a placeholder for you to be refreshed and look at a situation differently with a new perspective. See, when we talk about being refreshed, that means our vision is going to change. The way we see things, our perspective is going to change. Sometimes our perspective is off, or how we handle and manage our business is off, because we haven't taken those moments and times to refresh ourselves. There's another quote that says, sometimes transitions come to help create transformation, right? Sometimes transition come to help create transformation. Sometimes you need to be transformed by your mindset and how you think and how you process. There's another quote that says, the future is always all around us, waiting in moments of transition to be born in moments of revelation. No one knows the shape of that future or where it will take us. We know only that it is always born in pain. And sometimes we feel that we are in a painful state of our life. We're in transition. We're trying to refresh, but we're in that in-between place of life. When you're in the in-between place of life, that is a good point. It is a good period. It is a good time to take your pause, not quit. Pause to reflect and refresh. There's another quote that says, light precedes every transition, whether at the end of the tunnel, through a crack in the door, or through the flash of an idea. It is always there, heralding a new beginning. A new beginning. What is going to be your new beginning for 2024? How are you going to refresh yourself the last couple of weeks in 2023 so you can start a new beginning in 2024? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? When shifts and transition in life shake you to the core, I want you to look at that as a sign of greatness that is about to occur in your life. Sometimes we look at it as defeat. Sometimes we look at it as failure. Sometimes we look at it as, I don't know what may happen next, but I want you to look at your transition a little bit differently. And I want you to take action over the next 7 days. That's going to help you transform your next 90 days. That's going to propel you all of 2024. So what should you do over the next 7 days? I want you to detox for certain things that that's distracting you, right? There's certain things that could be distracting your focus. I need you to detox from that over the next 7 days. I'm going to do the same thing myself because I want to have a strong start to 2024. And a lot of times, we end one year and we take residual things into the top of the year, right? This year, let's do different. Let's do different. Let's be different. Let's not take those residual things that we know that's toxic, that's not helping us, that's not working for us into the next year. Let's not do that. Okay, let's not do that going into next year. As we continue to close out this year, as we continue to focus on who we are, where we are, what we're doing, how we're going to do it, I need you to detox from anything that's distracting you, anything that's not pouring life into you. Look at your connections, your relationships, your who your associations are. Are the associations helping you to propel you forward to what it is you're trying to do? Are your associations helping you? Is it moving you forward, right? And so I encourage you to take a stronger look into where you are right now in your life and how you want to move forward. And take some time at the end of this week, if you can, to refresh yourself. Whatever that may look like. You might want to go on a walk. Whatever that might look like for you, I highly encourage you to do it because one of the things we want to go into 2024 with fresh perspectives. What type of fresh perspectives are you going to go into next year with? What type of mindset, what type of posture are you going to enter into next year with? What will your posture be like? We've come to a place in our life that we can't waste any more time, right? We can't waste any more time. And another thing too, you don't have to fight for a seat at anyone's table. You can build your own table, create your own boarding pass for the new season you're going to walk into and produce fruit in 2024. Produce fruit, but you can only produce fruit if you stay focused on your goal. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Sometimes we may feel that we're in the in-between places of life. When the word between means across the space separating two components or two regions, 2 points in time, right? But I need you to command your week. We know it's Tuesday and we have several more days of this week left. I need you to command your week, the balance of this week. And you need to say what you want to accomplish and make it happen. There's going to be hiccups, hurdles, mountains, challenges. I have already been faced with certain ones this week, but I have to wake up in the morning and say, you know what? The week isn't over yet. I'm going to overcome everything that's trying to hinder or derail me, right? You have to silence every voice that goes against the mission for your life. It's time to shift. When we think about the word shift, it means to move or cause, to move away from, to move into, right? It means change. What are you changing? We have to shift our perception on how we look at things. And we have to shift our perception on our life experiences. Our life experiences is just that, right? We went through what we went through, but what can you extract from those experiences to make you stronger for 2024? Identify why you want to change your life. What are areas in your life that you want to change, right? How do you change your life? You have to first identify what needs to be changed. And then you have to look at what's holding you back. And then you have to set some goals. And then you have to prepare for any storms that may come your way. Listen, storms are going to happen. That's just a part of life. But we have to learn how to be overcomers. And as long as you dance with the dream, going in circles, you will never enter into a space of reality that will birth something real and tangible. When I saw that quote, it was powerful and it stuck with me. Again, it says, as long as you dance with the dream. Some of us are just dancing with our dream and we're not going into execution phase. It's time to execute. 2024 is considered to be a leap year. That means we're going to be able to go in warp speed and leap into where we are destined to be, right? It's time to make a leap. Again, as long as you dance with the dream, going in circles, you will never enter into a space of reality that will birth something real and tangible. I think we all want to birth something real. We all want to birth something tangible. We all want to go to the next level in life, right? We all want to go to the next level. But sometimes there's a question mark on how to do that. And that's why I say, take some quiet time to yourself. Identify some of those areas that is not working for you. And you have to also know, what are your non-negotiables for next year, right? You have to boldly disrupt the world in your capacity, in your space, in the world, in what you're supposed to do. It's time to disrupt some things. You know, it's time to stop denying yourself the right to walk into your purpose fully, right? You can turn your vision into reality and you can maximize every opportunity. Every time you open up your eyes, say to yourself, I'm going to maximize every opportunity in today. I'm going to maximize every opportunity today. Say it. I'm going to maximize every opportunity today. And you have to place a demand on your purpose for it to come to pass. Know that you are valuable and you have to show up for you. You're always showing up for others, but you also have to show up for you. You have to know when it's time to exit certain areas or different experiences in your life, so that way you can walk into where you're supposed to go. Sometimes exiting certain areas or situations or having a transition from certain dynamics is not always easy. It's not. But at the end of the day, it's necessary. It is necessary. And know that you are chosen. You are chosen for what you have been called to do. You are chosen. And I need you to, when you take this next 7 days, I want you to think about what strategies do you need to use to accomplish your goals for next year? And what new habits do you need to set out for yourself, right? What new habits do you need to create for yourself? Habits will help shape your reality of your world. It's just going to help shape the reality of your world. So you have to think about, what is your reality and what do you want to make your reality in the new season of next year? Well, listen, we have so many things coming up in 2024. January 13th, I want to invite everyone to to my 2024 edition of Journey Back to Me. It's going to be an awesome time. It's going to be Saturday, January 13th at 1 p.m.